Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to start a travel in Esoteric Cloud, which is a lighter, less dense and more and vibing on a higher frequency and vibration vehicle that your spirit can jump into in order to float and fly to higher, as in frequency and vibration, more expanded, wider and wiser realms of reality, so you can have a wider and also wiser, higher perspective about yourself and your circumstances, and so you can feel better, non-guilty and spiritually free as well. Alright? So, a huge shout out to you watching. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility as well. A huge shout out to my beautiful partner Miss Taria. Her link tree will be in the description down below. My link tree will be in the description down below. Check it. A huge shout out to Arch Z Ang3l. She is patronizing this video, so shout her out. I'll reach her to have some of her links in the description down below as well. A huge shout out to my SoulGroup as well. A huge shout out to everybody changing the world right now into a more individual and unique place. A huge shout out to my Pokemon Unite team, Unique Stars. Check us live on Twitch. A huge shout out to Archangel Uriel and a huge shout out to Archangel Michael as well. And today's video is talking about today's energy. Moon in Libra, Sun in Taurus. Alright? And today it's Venus Day, and both Taurus constellation and the Libra constellation are ruled by Venus. Alright, so today is a very Venusian day. It's Venus Day by default. We are paying attention to Venus type thing, and we are reacting and responding internally to Venus type thing. Venus type things, people, places, energies, thoughts, feelings, alright? And not just reacting about those things, but reacting in that way, in that shape and form, in that frequency and vibration as well. And on my Twitter, on the image that I published on Instagram as well, I said, Moon in Libra, Sun in Taurus, misunderstanding your sense of security, stability and privacy because you want to, or you need, or you feel more comfortable, you feel that you need to receive, Moon in Libra, that sense of validation, sharing it with others, being relatable about it, okay? So we are misunderstanding those things, okay? Our actions and our reactions, what we want, what we need. But in how in each way physically can that develop in our lives via people, places, things, thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions. Alright, so first let's take a look at Venus. Venus, a planet that many people associate with the feminine element. Me, personally, I associate Venus with the masculine element, and then Mars is associated usually as a masculine planet. I associate it more with the feminine and internal planet. Why? Because Venus rules Taurus and Libra, external signs. Taurus is Earth, the feminine side of the masculine side, the internal side of the things you can see and experience externally, and Libra is the masculine, it's air, cardinal air, it's the external side of the external side, the yang of the yang. So we sometimes we don't even, like, we receive it but we don't process it, okay? Because being feminine is about receiving, taking care, feeling it, and masculine sides, okay, fire and air, we might receive something, but we don't really process it deeply. We just react to it or we express it super fast, okay? So Venus is about relationships, relating, asking for stuff, putting our values out there so others know what we care about, what we value, what we want to spend time, what we want to receive, what we want to give, alright? And that's exactly what we are misunderstanding. Because with the Sun in Taurus, right, we are paying attention to fixed ways to be practical, stable, private, receive value, feel love and feel validated. But with the Moon in Libra, we are creating new ways, okay? Taurus, you are fixed on something. With Libra, you are creating new ways. So it starts pretty much, or the starting point is that, or the misunderstanding starts from there. You want to be fixed in Taurus, but you need to create a relationship or a conversation with Libra. Okay, so that might take your attention, that might take your efforts, actions, and expressions away from privacy. Okay, and that's the most important part of this misunderstanding. So the misunderstanding starts with fixating and initiating. Okay, because if you are already fixated on something and you're going to initiate something else, you are by default not fixating on something else, right? If you are fixating on A, but you start B, now you're not fixating on A anymore. You are fixating on A and B. So your energy and time and power that was going into A now needs to be shared with B, okay? And that can make you dry. That can make you drained. That's it. They can make you drained because you, instead of focusing your energy in one thing, you are focusing your energy in many things. All right. So that's the starting point between fixed energy and cardinal energy, and that's the starting point. And we're gonna experiencing that because you're gonna share or give your energy away for free. Because with the moon in Libra, we feel that need of connection. We need a team, we need a partner. And with Taurus, it's more like yourself. You can still have a partner, you can still have a team, but you will uphold your standards no matter what. But with Libra there, you might sacrifice your own personal way to see the world, to act towards getting security and life and in life, okay? And privacy, key point, where those signs both diverge a lot is on privacy, okay? Because for you to do something Taurus way, sometimes or most times you don't want to express it until it's done, until you feel really secure. And with Libra, in order for you to feel secure, you need to open up, you need to share, you need to sometimes look a little dumb, look a little non-individual, look a little too goofy, okay? But you don't need to. But just to feel comfortable, to feel accepted, you might sacrifice your values, okay? And that's the main point of this misunderstanding, because in Taurus season, you can't manifest shit if you're not upholding your values. You might need to, like a friend, a team member, a partner, they might come to you all giddy about something, and you must say, if you don't like that shit, if you don't feel comfortable with that shit, you must uphold your values, all right? Not just throwing them away out of the window to maintain the relationship balanced, because that's another misunderstanding, because it might feel balanced, but it's not, because you are receiving the short end of the stick, okay? But it might not feel like that, because the moon is in Libra, so you might feel you're doing the right thing, but you're not, because you're throwing your values out of the window. As I touched before, the main divergence between those two signs is privacy, all right? Because Taurus, it's like you receive, it's the feminine part of the external world. So you receive elements from the external world, right? You receive those elements, those inputs, and they go within you. You feel about it, you make sense about it, you compare it with the things that were happening in the past. And with Libra, no. With Libra, you want to communicate right away. You want to share it right away. You want to open up right away. And that might take energy, time, and power away from you that you should be using in focusing, building, feeling comfortable with it. Then you do it. Feeling stable. Then you do it. Feeling grounded. Then you express it. Feeling valuable by yourself without others' validations, and then you express it, then you open up. But no, with the moon in Libra, no. You might not do that. You might not hold up to that thing. You might not concentrate. You might not focus enough. And that will just, by default, make you throw some energy away. So be very careful with that. Okay, guys? So it's very much about that. Okay? So the starting point is you should be fixated on something, but you want to initiate something new. So what you already had going on might might not go as far as it could be, because now you are using your time and energy, your words, your voice, to something else. Okay? And because we are misunderstanding, you might think those things are connected, but they're not. They are in completely different spaces. But because they are both on the frequency and vibration of Venus, relating, exchanging energy, information, value, those things might look, they are very close to each other, but they are not. All right? And then the main point for me about today's energies is the privacy effect, the keep something behind closed doors factor, okay? Because you might have something behind closed doors that you want to keep behind closed doors, but you need, or you feel you need, you might feel the need to share those things, and then you express it, you relate it with others, and it does not go as you saw in your mind. It does not go as you felt in your heart, okay? And let's say you might enjoy a certain anime, right? But you don't necessarily talk too much about it. Today, you have the possibility to open up about that anime, that pleasure, that desire, and you thought it will be okay. You thought everybody around you will relate with you about that desire, about that thing you like to do on your own time. But people, they might even say, yeah, I relate to that. But internally, because Moon in Libra, they are creating new ways to justify you dumb, you slow, you don't know what you're talking about, you too much this, you too much that. But externally, fucking Libras with that silver tongue, oh yes, girl, I like that as well. Yeah, man, I love that as well. And they don't, they're just relating as well. So then you go home physically or spiritually, okay, you are more secluded, you are more separated, and you feel like, I related so much yesterday, today, I had such great relationships, and behind closed doors, okay, Moon in Libra, they're talking shit about you, or they're thinking shit about you, and because the Sun is in Taurus, that will accumulate and will result into a real physical scenario, people, places, and things, and then you'll be like, what? Where this came from? From you opening up your mouth too much, from you sharing your thoughts and ideas that were in the dark, you were still working on them, you were still waiting for something real to manifest, to prove you right, to prove your stability, it's okay, to prove your desires are the best desires for you, but you did it too soon, so now you lost the power, you lost the energy, that frequency and vibration is now, instead of being like this, it's not like that. Because that was in one space is now in two spaces, so in that space that you were previously accumulating, it was like that, now it's like this, because in that other space it's like this as well, okay? So the main point here is you cutting yourself short. You were in one basket, two baskets, now you're in 5 baskets. Your energy cannot fulfill every 5 baskets, you are fulfilling 1, 2 baskets, but you can't fulfill 5 baskets at the same time, right? So it is Moon in Libra. As I said, you might take the work, the feeling, the internal work, the internal building your character, building your sense of internal security. You might feel that way. And now let's share this. Let's do this in different areas. Let's bring more people to my tree. Imagine Taurus is a tree. You have a lot of fruits. And instead of you taking those fruits and you eat them, you take the seeds and plant them again, or you take it to the supermarket to sell those. No, you're gonna call everybody to look at your tree, look at those fruits, and then the television comes and you are being interviewed, and while you're being interviewed, people taking fruit from your tree and you don't even realize it because you think, and you have a lot, right? Today, if you have Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you have a lot of fruit. You are very bountiful, right? But then, because you initiated conversations, you initiated new relationships, new friends, or because Mercury is in retrograde right now, people might come back and you create a new way to, now I like them. Or during this month, I didn't want to relate with them, but now I want to relate with them, because you are creating new ways to value them, you are creating new ways to judge them. And while you're doing something else, they're taking the fruit away from your tree. And you'll never know it. And then they will come back to buy some fruit from you, so you can see they buying it. So then when they go to IG and they post a lot of photos with their fruit, you think all that fruit they bought it from you. No, the ones they show are the ones they got from you, are the ones they bought from you, but behind closed doors, they have a huge pile of fruit that they stole from you. You see what I'm saying? So be careful, maintain your sense of security, maintain your sense of privacy, keep building behind closed doors before you show that to the world, and open up to relationships, partnerships that you already had going on. Don't create a new relationship, create a new conversation with a relationship you are already fixed on. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to a new supermarket, as an example, create a new feeling of security about going to the same supermarket. Don't change your plans, change how you feel about your plans. Don't change. Like, imagine you were working on writing a book, right? Don't go now writing a song. Keep writing that book, but bring new ideas to it. And you are not misunderstanding, sinning, because sin has a lot to do with it, right? A sin wave, sin just means being alive, or missing, me, sin, me, sinning, okay? Missing, it means you were sinning. You were, when you miss something, you were misunderstanding, okay? You or me, we were vibing on the wrong space. We were reading things, we were looking things from the wrong angle, right? Because the moon is in Libra and the sun is in Taurus, it might feel, you might think you were doing the right thing, you were open up to the right people, you were sharing the right things, and you were not, okay? So keep focused on what you were doing and bring some new ideas. Don't start new shit with that same energy, okay? And that's it, that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to Arch Z Ang3l. She patronized this video. If you want to donate to me, there will be the email to my PayPal in the description down below. If you follow my Linktree, you can reach my Patreon and support me every month like a good supporter you are. Alright? So, I hope you enjoy. I hope this was helpful to you. Until the next time, as a Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.